Hey guys, let's immerse ourselves in the French press. In today's video, we'll be talking about the French press. And why is that so? Well, it's because we've covered what is immersion, what is percolate, we've explained a little bit on the V60, but actually, the French press is an immersion technique. French press basically is a chamber, okay? It's the place where you put your coffee in the chamber with water. You immerse it in. And then it comes with a plunger. The plunger comes whether it be mesh or metal or whatnot, and then it's essentially just putting it in. However, it is going to be different because it comes in either glass, ceramic, plastic, some metal, okay? So all these different materials will affect the temperature and the overall brew. How would you know if you want to buy a small one or a big one? It depends on purely how you use it, whether it be for yourself in the morning, whether it be for the family, whether it be for an event or whatnot. So it purely depends. Like for myself, I'm just a casual drinker. I buy one for myself, which is small. So again, it's purely dependent. It's subjective. How do you brew the French press? It is also very dependent. In the V60, in the K-Max, we go by the technique of 1 to 15 or 1 to 16, which is also applicable in the French press. So again, techniques are very different. Everybody has got their own style of brewing a French press or coffee in general. But the rule of thumb would be the more coffee or the less water you use, the stronger your beverage. So, how do you brew a French press? There's a few ways. You can either put the coffee in, like brewing a V60 and other brew methods, pour a bit of water to bloom, and then let the coffee absorb all the water, and then top up your coffee with water to the desired amount, whether it be again 250, 300, purely dependent on what you'd like. So that is how you brew the coffee. Personally, if it's going to be my recipe, what I do is put 20 grams of coffee and I top it up to 300 grams of water. I do not stir it, I just top it up all towards the very end, and once I reach the amount, I just let it sit for up to 4 minutes. Then I would gently plunge my coffee. Very simple, very straightforward. Some people would like to stir it before you plunge it. Some people would like to scoop the top before you plunge the coffee. It is dependent on your style. Again, very subjective. This is just how I like to brew my coffee. Reason why some people do or don't is because if you to stir or to scoop, after you're pouring out the coffee, there'll be sediments at the bottom. So again, I have to highly stress this, subjective. It is how you like to brew your coffee. In conclusion, a French press is a very quick and easy brew. Alright, it's very simple, just put the coffee in, let it steep, and then you just pour it out. It is a very cheap and cost-effective way because you don't need to buy a filter paper, it's just a one item as it is. Typically it's stronger, it's got more body, it's bolder. But again, depends on the coffee you use, depends on the duration you brew it in, depends on your technique. It's very subjective. But the general thing is, it is a immersed coffee, and generally it's stronger in body, it's stronger in flavor. So yeah, this is the video for today. This is all about the French press. Let us know in the comments below, how do you like to brew your coffee? What is your preferred brewing style with the French press? Thank you for joining us on Ghostbird Shares, and we'll see you next time.